What's going on, guys? Matt English here, aka Thanatos, and I am coming to you from Colorado Springs, Colorado, a location that I was not at when I made my last video 2 months ago. So it's been a little bit, but lots of things have changed. After I made my last video, shortly after, I received a job offer here in Colorado Springs at the Air Force Base here, and took it and moved up here with very short notice. It's been fantastic. I love the area. Lots of comic book stores. Denver's huge and it's pretty, like, about an hour drive away. So here I am, living in a little apartment here in Colorado since I didn't have a lot of time to look for a place to live. So today, first video in 2 months, I'm going to do a CGC unboxing and another little box that I haven't opened yet that I got from Reddit. Should be a little key issue for us today. Yep, so here we go. I should probably get the boxes first. Oh. Do you want the CGC box or the little key issue first? Let's do the key issue. They're all key issues, actually. I guess it just depends on whether it's graded or not. So this is not a graded key issue. I found this on Reddit. I've been exploring a lot of different places to buy comics. Obviously, being in Florida, where there's not a lot of comic book shops, I had to be very creative. So buying things on Instagram, Facebook, and Reddit have kind of been my go-tos. Oh, and obviously eBay. But there are deals to be had. I got this for a very good price, pending the grade, well under GPA. Ooh, little hard plastic sleeve. This book needs a press, but I am super pumped about it. Are you ready? First book in 2 months, and it is a New Teen Titans #2, first appearance of Deathstroke. And it is a newsstand, which I'm pretty pumped about. It actually looks really good. Needs a press. It's a little off here, but there's some wrinkles up here in the corner, which will easily come out with a press. And I think I found a great presser who is the one who sent all these books to CGC for me, so we'll see how those grades turn out. I found the comic book shop here had a copy, which was really nice. It was probably a 9.0 or higher, but he was selling it for $250 with the crazy Justice League appearance that he had at the end. And, well, spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen the Justice League yet. In his little quick appearance at the end of Justice League, this book has been pretty hot, so I knew I had to pick it up as soon as possible, and I got it. So first Deathstroke, super pumped about that, and not a comic I probably would have wanted before, but you see something you like and you want, and suddenly it's like, I have to have it. And found this on Reddit for a really good price. So there's that. And we'll move on to the next one, CGC. So I sent these off to Avery Pressing, and he pressed them and sent them off for me. So I haven't seen these. I think the turnaround times are pretty good. Probably less than, I didn't fast pass them or anything. And there's all kinds of bubble wrap. I'll try not to make all this crazy noise. Alright. So these are 3 key issues that I got. 1 Golden Age, 1 Silver Age, 1 Bronze Age. And he did tell me the grades. I wanted to be surprised, but at the same time, you don't want to be surprised. You want to just know. So I do know these grades. However, I have not seen them since they've been pressed. and I do believe that the grades would have been a lot lower had they not been pressed, or at least would not. I don't know. I'll let you know as I go through these. So we will start with the Golden Age and move through the timeline. Oh man, I'm so pumped about this comic. So you guys saw this comic in a previous video. You saw all these comics in the previous videos. But this is my only Golden Age book. And I had it pressed. It had water ripples and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. But it looks fantastic from the back. There's some staining. This is 4-color number 596 from 1954. Try to take myself out of the frame there. And it is the first appearance of Turok. Talked about it before. Love this painted cover. Like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like the old claymation stuff when they had like dinosaurs fighting in old movies. And it came back a 4.5 with off-white pages, which is kind of crazy for, in my mind, as a book from 1954 to have off-white pages. And yep, Turok, Son of Stone #1, first appearance of Turok and Andar, and its painted cover. Man, it looks fantastic. He did Avery pressing. Josh Avery does a fantastic job for a great price. He also gets discounts sending to CBCS or CGC, and I think he's also an authorized witness for CBCS. He is an authorized witness, I don't think, because he sent. He had a couple Justin Roiland comics for me, some Rick and Morty books signed fairly recently, and those should be coming back from CBCS here pretty soon. So here's the first one, 4.5 grade, 4-color, number 596, a very hard book to find, and I am thrilled about that grade. Before, it did have a lot of water ripples and wrinkles in it, and I would imagine it probably would have come back as a 3.0 had it not been pressed. So, Josh, great job. This looks fantastic. There's number 1. Alright, Silver Age. Another key issue that I showed you guys, and I am super thrilled about this. I sent all 3 of these books to Josh Avery, and this one he wasn't able to press because it looked like the top staple was a little iffy. So he did just clean it for me, which looks like it helped a lot. I was suspecting this comic to come back as a 4.0, and it came back a 5.0. This is Hawkman #4, the first appearance and origin of Zatanna, my favorite heroine in all of comic book world. It has a really cool pen stamp. So in the 60s, a lot of the DC comics they were printed in the United States and then sent over to the UK, where they were ink stamped instead of having instead of 10 cents, instead of having the pence. So 5.0 off-white to white pages, and it does say there's tape on the interior cover, but that does not qualify as a restoration or anything. And it looks fantastic. I got this probably for the price of a 3.0 or less. I got it raw, but it came from the UK, and I was really nervous about it. But I do love the pen stamp, the ink stamp, because there's so much history with that, and how comics were getting over to the UK and Europe in general. So that's super awesome. 5.0, thought it was going to be a 4.0. Josh Avery, your cleaning helped, because the back was pretty janky originally, and it looks really clean right now. So that's the Silver Age book that I got back from 1964, first Zatanna. And then it wouldn't be one of my videos without a Green Lantern book. So here is my Green Lantern book for this video. I got this on eBay. I put in a bid for it while I was deployed, and I fell asleep and woke up and I won it, and I was not expecting that at all. I got this for like 80 bucks. And if you find one of these at so this is a 6.5. If you find one of these at a 6.5 for 80 bucks, That's a steal. Obviously, I got it raw for $80, but it was worth it based on the grade. So this is Green Lantern number 87, the first appearance of John Stewart, second appearance of Guy Gardner. Love this Neil Adams cover, and came back a cream to off-white pages, which isn't the best, but I will take it. This comic had some staining, which was probably the big fault for it, because everything else looked quite amazing. The cleaning that Josh Avery did was really, really nice, and this is really nice book. I was probably expecting a 5.0 to 5.5 on this, so really pumped about that. CGC 6.5. First John Stewart. Get it while you can, because once that Green Lantern Corps movie comes out, and I'm assuming John Stewart's going to be one of the main characters. I can't imagine that they would pick anyone else besides John Stewart or Hal Jordan, or at least that in my opinion, those are the two most memorable Green Lanterns. I know there's the Kyle Rayner diehards out there who grew up with him in the 90s, but these are the two, man, right there on the cover. Hal Jordan, Green, and John Stewart. Going to be that space cop duo. So these are the 4 books that I picked up today. Yay, Teen Titans. I will probably do a best of 2017 video here shortly, now that it's the new year, and I will be driving up to Denver. One of my friends, Meph, has a great comic shop that we went to called Time Warp in Boulder, and they had some amazing finds. I found an Omega Man number 3 for $10. So I'll do a haul video here pretty soon of the stuff I found out in Denver. And then right before I moved, I got another key issue, a low-grade key issue, Marvel, which is very unusual for me, which I will show as well. So that'll be my next video, next couple videos, and hopefully I'm a little more active in the upcoming future now that I've kind of settled in here in Colorado Springs. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for the support. Bye.